Today's video is the most requested video I have on my YouTube channel. Even though about 1 to 2 people asked, for at least those 1 to 2 people asked, so it's the most requested. So on today's video, I'm going to be telling you guys my morning time skincare routine, my midday skincare routine, my nighttime skincare routine, and my monthly skincare routine in one video. This video is packed, so stay tuned. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Purity Mike and I do everything beauty, skincare, and lifestyle. If this is your first time here, you're highly welcome, honey. And if you're a subscriber, thank you for stopping by again. So like I mentioned, this video is a packed video. Okay, so let's run straight into business. Now, before I start with the skincare routine thing, let's make this clear. Let's set a standard. Okay, baby girl and baby boys, whoever you are watching this video, please. Consistency is the number one thing you need for your skincare routine. Okay, I know of people that they just try something for, like, they try a product and they're not even done with the product, but because they're not seeing anything with it, they just give it out, they dash it out, they stop using it. So you have to be consistent. Okay, when I say clear nature, if you haven't heard the story, I was using shea butter, Ori, and the plan with mom was that until I get to 18 years before she start buying me skincare products and body creams and stuff. The only thing she would get me at that time was shea butter, Ori, and I was using my Ori with pride. Okay, but at that time I noticed that some part of my body was darker than the other part of my body, and then that time in school I think I was in my 100 level or 20 level, I'm not so sure. And then some people tell me, Purity, are you light skin or are you dark, because your complexion is like here and there. And I understood the girl was using shea butter, it was not so good, but yeah, I was using it at that point. And I did not really know the soap I was using. I think Roshun or so, I'm not so sure. But those were what I was using, and I was using them the way I could use them because that was what Momsy could get for me, and I did not see myself using my pocket money to get anything for myself at that point. When I got to 18 years, Momsy asked me the cream I wanted. I asked my sister, and then she told me to go for Clear Nature, which I did. Now I started with my Clear Nature body lotion. The first pack, I was not really seeing anything with it. It was just there, but I haven't really tried anything. So how would I know if it was really working or not? So I started with my Clear Nature, and the first pack, I just noticed that that particular lotion I was using was making it really dry because I sweat a lot. That was why I went for that one. So later on, when I was done with that pack, I just noticed I really did not notice so much on my body, but then I needed to go for the other pack because I don't want to be feeling so dry. Because yes, I sweat a lot, but it was making me super dry. Then I went for the body milk, and I started using my body milk. And before you know, people were saying, "Oh, Purity, what skincare product are you using? Purity, you look good and stuff." And I think I started at about 200 level. Then in my 300 level and in my 400 level, people started asking me questions like this. Okay, and then in my 500 level, I started my YouTube channel, and people were like, Purity, we love to see your skincare routine and stuff. And I'm like, me, yes, that's me. And I was so excited because people wanted to know what I was using, but I wasn't using so much. Clear Nature and the soap I was using at that time, which was Cottage first, was the drill for me. But the thing is that people do not want to stay consistent with something, and then if you are not consistent with something, how would you see results? You just finish, you are in like a half pack or 2 weeks into a cream, and you are shouting here and there that it's not working. If it's like that I started with my Clear Nature, I don't think I'll be here telling you guys all these things, because I think up to this day I'll still be looking for what to use. Okay, now I am not a fan of lightning, or no, let me not say lightning, because yeah, I want to look light and bright and stuff, but I'm not a big fan of brightening my skin to like an extreme or bleaching my skin to like an extreme. Okay, I just want to look my color, and I want my color to be bright, and I want my color to be popping. That is what I want. I don't want to look dull. Okay, so if you are looking for something that wants to brighten you and tone you and just make you bleach, I do not use so much of those things, so this video might not be so helpful for you. But if you are someone that just wants to maintain her skin and just glow and look good, then I'm sure this video is certainly for you. Now, I'm not going to say that I've been perfect or I've been so evident like this, because after a while and I got into the skincare business, I decided to want to try something sometimes, and some of them were good, some of them were not so good. Now, I even got a bond from the soap I use. If you look at this part of my face, You see that there is a bond here. This was done by kojic acid soap, the popular kojic acid soap everybody knows, okay? Although I was being stubborn and I left it on my face and I was not supposed to leave it on my face. But yeah, with me trying other things, I started to have some things I was not supposed to have at first. But then it came with some gain and some pain, and I'm actually not regretting them so much. But I feel I did all things because now I'm into the skincare business. I make videos, so I try out something sometimes to make reviews on them. But if you are not into a lot of this business like me, I don't think you should use yourself as an experiment to so that you're not going to cost you so much, okay? Because most times, even after I get these things, I spend an extra or I try to get extra things to make sure those things are cleared. But like I said, I will advise you to do the experiment on yourself. Just go for what is working for you. Stick with it. After you have been consistent with it for a while, I advise you to use the product for about 3 months to be sure if this product is good on you or not. And if within 3 months you notice that you actually seen benefits with this product, even if it's just little benefits, I would advise you to just stick with it and just keep going, okay? So first, starting with my morning time routine, I have my bath in the morning, okay? Bath 2 times a day for your skincare routine to have morning and night. So bath, have your bath 2 times a day, but starting with the morning time routine. When bathing, I use my cottage fresh soap. I'm just going to drop a picture here so that you know the soap I'm talking about. Okay, I've done a review of this soap. This soap has the Ghana, it has the Nigerian type, it also has the fake Ghana. That is the soap that I have been using for like the longest time. Nigerian is a bit harsh for some people. I hear people complain about the stinging feeling on their face when they use the cottage fresh Ghana. So if you are sensitive skin, I'll advise you just use the one for Nigeria. So like I mentioned previously, I made a video differentiating the original Ghana Cottage Fresh and the fake Ghana Cottage Fresh. So see that video. I'm going to be linking down the description box down below. So you're going to know how to differentiate the original and the fake, okay? Now, I also mentioned in that video that the original doesn't have cottage underneath and the fake has cottage underneath. But now I've noticed that the original and the fake has cottage underneath. But every other thing I said in that video still stands on how to differentiate the original and the fake. Now, why I really love that soap is that for when I started using the soap, I actually noticed that it helped with my acne. Okay, I'm not someone with so much acne, yes, but then the little ones I have, or like the hormonal acne I have once in a while, I noticed that it helps to dry those acne faster than normal. Another thing I noticed about that soap is that it helped to tone my skin a bit more than how my skin was before. It basically just helped brightening my skin and gave me that glow that I needed. I use that soap for my body and my face. I know it's like any other cleanser and any other thing. Although there are things that I would want to try, but right now I'm just giving you guys what I am doing at the moment. Okay, so Cottage Fresh has been working for me. The current price for Cottage Fresh is about 2,000 naira. Now the other soap that I'm going to be telling you guys about is this one over here. This is the Extra Tone Garden soap. Now the Cottage Fresh is also a black soap, and so is this one over here. Okay, this is the first time I'm trying this soap, so I'm not really telling you guys that I want to review it right now, but I'll certainly drop a review once I am done with it and I know how good it is. But from what I have been seeing, it is a nice one. But Cottage Fresh is like my go-to soap, and this one I am just trying. Okay, if I'm going to stick with this, I do not know yet, but I'll certainly drop a review. Another thing I'm going to tell you guys is that when you are having your bath, for those of us that use hot water to mix with your cold water, I'll advise you not to use that water on your face. Use a room temperature water on your face. Do not wash your face with anything that is warm, lukewarm, hot. Please, my love, just wash your face with a cold water, a room temperature water. That will save you. I don't want to go into details, but using warm water, hot water, any of those things on your face is going to make your face more sensitive. Okay, now the next thing I use after I'm out from the bathroom in the morning, after I've washed my face, I clean my face. Now I have a towel for my body, I have a towel for my face. I know it's the same towel I use on my body on my face, and I'll advise you to do the same just to limit the exposure of microorganisms on your face. Now when I'm out from the bathroom and I've cleaned my face, the next thing I use is my serum, and this is the Roshun vitamin C serum. Now if I am not using this one, I am using the Avila vitamin C serum. I use the Avila vitamin C serum more. I prefer the one from Avila though, because I feel, or I notice that when I use that one, it works better on my skin than when I use any other vitamin C serum. I have a video of vitamin C serum that I have tried. Those you can use. I'm going to be linking down the description box down below. I also really prefer this one. After Avila, I think I will go for this one. So this one was sold for me for about 1,200 naira. Avila currently is sold for about 3,000 naira. The Avila vitamin C serum is quite bigger than this one. I think this one is about 30 ml. The Avila vitamin C serum is about 50 to 60 ml. I am not so sure. This serum helps to fade dark spots. It helps with your discoloration. Now, after my vitamin C serum, the next thing I go into for my body, when I'm out from the bathroom, I clean my body with my towel, and the only thing I apply on my body is my oil. Okay, so because I sweat a lot, I've said that so many times, I do not like using my body lotion when I'm going out during the daytime. So my oil does the job for me. If I'm not using the one from Clear Nature, I'm using the one from Fit Gold. Now the content in here is actually this. I finished the Clear oil, the Clear Nature oil some months ago, and I decided to get this one. This one is sold for about 5,700. I think this one is sold for about 5,005 or 6,000 something, I'm not so sure. But then the contents in here is about 177 mils, and the one here is about 1,000 mils. So I think because of the contents here is actually bigger than this one, so I decided to get this one. I've been using this for a long time, so I'm going to drop a proper review on the both of them later. The other thing you should know is that 3 times in a week, now if you want to twin with me and you want us to scrub at the same time in the week, I scrub on Mondays, I scrub on Wednesdays, and I scrub on Fridays, and I do that in the morning. Monday morning, Wednesday morning, Friday morning, I exfoliate my body every week. And so help me God, I've been consistent lately. I mean, like, yeah, it's taking care of herself. I just ran out. I think I used this one last on Friday, so I'm probably going to try and get a new one tomorrow is Monday. I've not dropped a review on this particular scrub, but I'm going to try and do that real soon. But I have a video of the scrub I've tried and then I've used. I'm going to be leaving the link to that video in the description box down below. So those are everything I have for my morning time routine. Now the next thing I'm going to be talking about is my midday routine. Now I call this midday because I do this in the middle of the day most times, or whenever I come back from wherever it is I went to. Okay, whenever I go out and I come back, I'm exposed to sunlight, I always use my aloe vera, and this one is the fruit of the earth aloe vera 100% gel. I use this on my face once I'm back. I do not wash my face, I just use my face wipe. I cleanse my face and then I use this on my face. Aloe vera helps to retain moisture. Aloe vera promotes healing. It also helps relieve sunburn. So because of me being exposed to the sun that day, I always try to use my aloe vera. Once I come back, I cleanse my face and I use my aloe vera. So that is it for my midday routine. Now the next one I'm going to be talking about is my night time routine. Like I said, this video is packed. I'm just giving you bomba to bomba. So next one I'm going to talk about is my nighttime routine. Now I have my bath at night. I clean my body towel and my face towel. My night times are always very simple for me. The next thing I do is to use my face cream. So my face cream at night, and basically that is all I use for my face. And then I go in with this on my lips. This is the sunburn face cream. I use this on my lips. I just like the feeling and the effect it gives to my lips, so I use this on my lips at night. For my body, once I cleanse my body, I'm out from the bathroom, I cleanse my body, I go in with my cream. Now before I talk about this cream, you all know I've been using Clear Nature for like the longest time, okay? But like I said, I'm not into the skincare business. I try to go in here and go out and do this and do that. So right now I'm using this one from Kids Something. I've not dropped a proper review. I'm going to give you guys a proper review soonest, okay? But right now this is what I am using. I use this on my body only at night. I never use this in the daytime. I do not want to sweat, so this is done only at night, and then sometimes I apply it on my face also. The next thing I'm going to be talking about on my nighttime routine is exfoliation. Okay, so I exfoliate my face 2 times in a week. If you want to be my twinnie in face exfoliating thingy, I exfoliate my face on Mondays and on Thursdays, and I'm using this one from the Ordinary AHA 30% BHA 2% peeling solution. And guys, no words, I'm going to drop a proper review on this soon, but this is what I am using lately, and no words, just hold on till I drop a review. So I use this to exfoliate my face 2 times in a week. That is that for my nighttime routine. The other thing I am going to talk about is my monthly time routine. Okay, now I've been trying to do this. I've been trying. No, I'm not so consistent, but I have been trying. I use my sheet marks on my face once in a while. I'm not really going to call this monthly time because it's once in a while. We are still starting, we're trying to be consistent. So I use this on my face once in a while. This is not the one I used previously, but this is the one that I have at the moment. Okay, so we just use this just to tell ourselves that we are doing well Okay, I don't really see so much that this thing does though, but immediately this comes out on my face, I just listen to my face texture. The texture of my face feels really smooth and it just feels good. Okay, so I use this once, or I use this sometimes, but let's just say once in a month, so we're calling this monthly. And then the other thing I've tried to do is use a regular oat, you crush it and you add little water to it. Now before you apply it on your face, you're going to boil water, put it in a bowl and just steam your face. Let the whole steam just enjoy it. Cover yourself with like a towel or a blanket, so everything will just get into the face. Okay, now after that I stay there for about 10 to 20 minutes and then I use my oats on my face for about 15 to 30 minutes and then I wash up. Those are the things I do monthly. So yeah, that is that. I think I touched everything. I hope I did. If there's any question you have, please let me know in the comment section down below. In case I did not mention this, I got this for about 2005, but currently I'm hearing it's about 3005. I'm not so sure. Got this one from AliExpress for about 4005, but here in Nigeria I think it's about 7,000, 8,000, 9,000, 10,000. I'm not so sure the exact price. I got this one for about 300 naira. I got this one for about 1,200 naira. I think I got this one for about 1,700 naira. I got this one for about 1,500 or 1,700. I'm not so sure. My sunscreen for about 8,900 naira. So I got this one for about 2,890 naira. And this one was gifted, so I did not know the price. If there was anything I did not touch, I'll probably leave review for you guys. And I also want to just lay this as a foundation, or basically just put this out there. If after reviewing this thing to you guys and then next time you see me using something else, don't come for me, don't blame me, don't just watch it. Just watch it and see the review if you like it or not. I always do not stick to one thing. I try other things, like I said or I mentioned before. As a skincare person that I am right now, I try to try out new things so that I will come review for you guys. Okay, so I might not always stick with these things all the time, but there are things that I will never remove from these things that I mentioned. Okay, so my love, this is it for this video. I hope this was helpful. If there's any question, please leave that in the comment section down below. Until my next video, stay happy, stay blessed and stay safe. Bye guys.